What's up and welcome to FPL Today. I'm your host JNO, welcome to the channel and welcome to the football recap. This series is where I cover the latest football news so that you can stay up to date with everything going on in the Premier League. And this video is brought to you today by Fantasy Football Magazine, the only subscription fantasy football magazine that you can get delivered to your door every month with tips from some of the best players in the world. Check out the link in the description. So let's get on with today's video, and the first bit of news I want to cover is Manchester City, Arsenal and Alexis Sanchez. Now during the summer transfer window there was the saga of Manchester City and Pep Guardiola trying to bring in Alexis Sanchez to Manchester City and the Etihad, with Alexis Sanchez's contract running out at the end of this season. It went all the way till the deadline day where Manchester City reportedly offered 60 million for Alexis Sanchez, which Arsenal did accept because they thought they could get Thomas Lemar for 90 million. That deal for Thomas Lemar fell through, which meant that they rejected Manchester City's offer of 60 million for Alexis Sanchez, which seems to be the preferred club for Alexis Sanchez to go to. And Manchester City are now trying to get revenge, because Manchester City, their board, Pep Guardiola, have decided they will not give Arsenal anything for Alexis Sanchez, and they will wait until next summer where they will make an offer to him personally when he's on a free and give him a big signing on bonus. This is clearly a move of revenge, and also because of the way they're playing at the moment, it doesn't seem a necessity for them to get Alexis Sanchez at the moment, so they can wait. There's some more pressing matters to deal with in that side, like the left back situation with Mendy out for the foreseeable future until April. So it looks like the decision by Arsenal not to sell Alexis Sanchez, which is a decision based on success over money, may backfire, because personally, in my opinion, you want to be making money off of a player leaving your club. That's my own opinion if I was the manager of Arsenal. But if Arsenal do manage to do well this season, then that may change things. But they need to have a really successful season to make up for the fact that they've just lost out on 60 million. However, apparently there is someone ready to make a £30 million bid for Alexis Sanchez in January, and it's a surprise bid from a surprise team. Apparently Everton are ready to make a £30 million bid for the want-away star. Everton owner Farhad Moshiri wants to make a shock move for Arsenal rebel Alexis Sanchez. He seems to want really big players. He thinks it will help the team, and he wants the form to improve at Everton to entice someone like Alexis Sanchez. Now this seems like a bit of a dream move to me, because I cannot see Alexis Sanchez wanting to go to Everton. Yes, they did manage to get Wayne Rooney, and they've brought in a couple of big players, big youngsters, some players from abroad, but the type of player Alexis Sanchez is, he wants to be in the Champions League. So I doubt he'll be ready to put up with Europa League or less. So I can't see this move going through. I think the Everton chairman may be getting a bit above his station, thinking because he got Wayne Rooney he can attract stars. But Wayne Rooney has an affinity for Everton, which Alexis Sanchez doesn't. So I can't see that move going through. And personally, I just see Alexis Sanchez and Manchester City waiting for this season to be over. And then Alexis Sanchez will be happy with the amount of money he makes. And Man City will get their man for cheaper than they would have got him at the end of deadline day. The next bit of news we're going on to is following the Manchester United victory over Tottenham Hotspurs, and Jose Mourinho hitting back at the critics for talking too much and telling everyone to calm down by making a gesture of a shush right at the camera after Man United managed to pick up a 1-0 victory from a Martial goal against Spurs. When asked about the gesture, he said some people speak too much. He says calm down, relax, don't speak too much. All it is speak, speak, speak. Relax a little bit, don't be so nervous, don't be so excited. Now, either Jose Mourinho is forgetting what the English press is like and what press around sports is like anyway, but the whole job of press is to sensationalise as much as possible and make everything seem bigger than it is. So I don't really get where he's coming from here. He can't expect them to try and sell papers and get headlines on websites by just saying Man United drew with Liverpool, that's a decent result. That isn't going to sell papers. Neither is playing down the fact that they lost to Huddersfield. Papers are always going to do what they do. So I personally don't get his gesture. I understand the logic behind it, but I don't understand what he thinks it will actually achieve. But he did answer a lot of critics by getting a victory against Spurs. It could have been a different story if maybe Harry Kane played, but he didn't. And 3 points against one of your league title rivals is important no matter how you get it. So props to Jose Mourinho and Man United for that. But the whole shush gesture, I'm not really sure what he was trying to achieve with that. And then finally, a bit of news from outside the Premier League. Real Madrid have lost to Girona. Girona new to La Liga, and only winning 2 games before this one. This now leaves Real Madrid 8 points behind Barcelona and 4 points behind Valencia, sitting in 3rd on the same amount of points as Atletico Madrid. Isco did put them in the lead, but it was midfielder Porto who scored after Christian Stuani, who used to play for Middlesbrough last season in the Premier League, that managed to get Girona a 2-1 win. A £37 million squad beat a £657 million squad, and Girona have never won a major trophy, so it's a massive upset, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of press covering the fact that Real Madrid didn't manage to win this one. Anyway guys, that's it for this episode of the Football Recap. There should be another episode tomorrow hopefully, so stay tuned for that. If you want football news and fantasy football in your subscription box, consider subscribing to the channel. I've been JNO, this has been FPL Today, and remember, it's all about the game.